Another reading, page 77, Strand of Dharma Jewels. The wise are not discouraged by the length of endeavor. Therefore, during that long time leading up to body, the mind of the wise person does not sink into discouragement, so as to bring about cessation of evil and generation of goodness. He cultivates this endeavor unremittingly during this entire time, the three poisons and the effects of indulging or abandoning them. Covetousness, hatefulness, ignorance, one praise that we recognize and abandon them, non-covetousness, and the other manifold form of goodness. Once aware of them, one should cultivate them with reverence. Through covetousness, one is born in the path of the ghosts. Through hatefulness, one falls into the hells. Through delusion, one enters the animal realm. The opposite of these beings brings rebirth among men and gods. Relinquishing evil and cultivating goodness, these dharmas serve as the causes of happiness. As for what serves as the dharmas conducing to liberation, is relinquishing through wisdom the two types of attachment, causal ground, bodhisattva practice and their positive effects, facilitation of the establishment of dharma. Images of the Buddha as well as Kaityas shrines, housed together with monasteries and temples, and also numerous superior qualities items presented as offerings. You should respectfully see to the establishment of such things. Portraying him sitting atop a precious lotus blossom, in subtle and marvelous paintings done in fine colors, in likeness created by using all types of gold and gems. You should see the creation of such images of the Buddha. Regarding right Dharma, as well as the community of the Aryas, they should by edict be materially served and protected, creating pavilions constructed with latticing of gold and jewels. One should present these as offering to cover the Kaityas shrines, with gold, silver, and the many kinds of blossoms made of jewels, with carnelian crystals and pearls, with Indranila sapphires, with Mahanila sapphires, and with diamonds make such offerings in tribute to the Kaityas. To those who proclaim right Dharma, make offerings of the four requisites. The six bases of harmonious respectfulness and other such dharmas should be constantly and diligently cultivated. To those who are venerable, one should listen with reverence diligently, serving, attending to, and protecting them. The Bodhisattva must certainly carry out the memorial ceremonies, making offerings then as well. As regard theistic and other non-Buddhist communities, one should not personally serve them or similarly revere them, because the unaware might erroneously place faith in them. One must render any service to bad spiritual guides. The agamas of the Buddha as well as treatises should be copied, studied, recited, and given to others. Also, one should bestow with kindness the paper, pens, and ink. You should cultivate this sort of meritorious endeavors. Facilitation of educations. Erect halls of learning throughout the country. Hire teachers, contribute grants to scholars. Promote the establishment of perpetual endowments. By implementing these things, you increase your wisdom. Promote medicine, science, agriculture, welfare, and emergency services. Promote understanding of medical skills in the calendar and in all cases work for establishment of agriculture. Each of the suffering of elderly, children, and the sick ensure that rescue service and provide throughout the country. Easing the hardship of travel, establish sangaramas along the roads, as well as parks, ponds, and reservoirs, rest pavilions and lodging, make available therein provisions for needs of beings, including fodder, bedding mats, drinking food, and fuel, establishment of temples, rest pavilions, inns. Throughout the lands of the small and large states, one should erect temples, rest pavilions, and inns, one on roads across great distances wherein drinking water is scarce. Establish wells and water spawning, providing a chance to drink. Aid to the sick and the poor and the lower classes. For the suffering with illness, the poor with no one to rely on. The lower classes, those who live in fear and other such persons. By resort to kindness and compassion throughout them in, accept them, and with diligent concern establish them in circumstances. That's it, just one more small reading of the Strand of Dharma Jewels, Kalavinka Buddhist, page 79.